Well, me growing up in the city of Duarte, I went through a lot of things with my mother just not being there for me, especially being molested by family members and things that I shouldn't have gone through as a kid, and it just made me a person that I couldn't believe in nothing to help me, in God, or there was nothing to save me from the things I was going through. So it was rough for me, but I got over it, and here I am today. Going through all that as a kid, it's hard to just believe in anything, believe that somebody can help me, take away things that hurt me so bad because of the fact there was no one there, even though I looked for someone to help me. So did I believe in God? No, I didn't. Did I care about him? No, I didn't. Because the fact that I believed that nobody cared about me at that time. So it was, it was hard. In the meantime, like I say, I hated everyone. I hated the world. I didn't care about nothing. I got under addiction. I had my first son at 16 years old. Cheated on my wife constantly. Just hated everything because of the fact that there was something inside me that I couldn't tell nobody. I couldn't speak about it because there was nobody there for me. Not as a kid, not as me growing up as a teenager. So there was nothing to look forward to, so I just hated the world. I really just didn't want to live that moment, so it was rough. Well, through all that hate that came through all those years of suffering and being mad at the world, and I was incarcerated for a couple years, and I remember sitting in my cell, and there was a guy there that was packing his stuff to leave, and he packed his stuff and left something under the mattress because I switched beds, and there was a prayer there, a surrender prayer that I started reading, and I surrendered my life to God every day, and I kept reading it, and things got a lot better for me, and it built my faith to be stronger, and it brought me to here where I am today. The biggest change God has made in my life is just bringing love into it, just a better relationship with my family, with my kids, with people in general. I got to do work for some units that Dave Victorian owns, or his family owns. And I happened to move into them, and just by being busy, I wasn't able to complete it completely. I mean, many blinds are missing, whatever. But I got my room all together, and I realized there was no mini blinds. But every day, and they're still not there. It's been months now, but I love it because every morning I wake up to this beautiful day, and I could just thank God because I'm here another day, and I really love it. I'm not gonna put the blinds back up. Crusade, once again, through a great person, Dave Victoria, I did some work for him. He recommended me to a pastor, and I went to work for him, and I was there doing some work, and he kept inviting me, also Dave would, but I was just too busy or just something. It's always an excuse, But I remember Pastor walks up to me and he told me, Felix, if you could take my money, you can come to my church. Diane Luna, I met her when I was in a program, a rehabilitation program, and great lady. She came in, just said hi to everybody, and she got my number, and she just called me through the years to wish me Thanksgiving, happy birthday, everything. So one day I get a phone call from her, and she tells me, Felix, crying, she tells me, Felix, I need your help, this and that. They kicked me out. I was able to help her. I found a place for her, and this is all through God. He's able to help me to be able to help others. She calls me her son. When I introduce her, she says I'm her son, and it's a great thing. I enjoy her calling me son. It's just a great story. She's a great person, and like I say, the love of God just allows me to do things like this.